Okay, we are rolling. All right, so we're going to start off here. Most of these you're going to see as champion jerseys, vintage from the 90s. There's a few customs in there. Then I'm going to show you here some of the not champion jerseys, but still fire. So we'll start with what I'm wearing right now. We got the And One jersey. We had it custom with my name on the back of it. If you remember And One, the professor, all the kids on the playground wanted to do the And One thing in my era, so yeah, we'll start with that. But on to the next thing, the All-Star Power Forward from the Flint, Michigan Tropics. You got Jackie Moon on the old Mitchell and Ness. That's a killer. All right, we got the starter, Indiana Hoosiers, number 34. Authentic, sewn letter, blank back. That one's cool. We're going to keep moving here. We got the Harlem Globetrotters. You got number 32, Showtime, silky smooth jersey. That thing's nice. All right, then we got the Danny Ainge. This is the old school. This is one of the oldest jerseys in my collection. This, you got the sand knit. And yeah, you don't see these too often. Size large, Danny Ainge, played with Larry Bird. Beautiful jersey. All right, then this is one of the newer jerseys in my collection. You got the Michael Jordan Nike Bullets jersey, authentic. Little hometown heater here. I've had this jersey a few times. This is the Austin Crozier Reebok XL banger. Now we're getting into the pride and joy of my champion jerseys. Everything from here on out is champion jerseys. So we're going to start with the Dirk Nowitzki Dallas Mavericks jersey, just in time for the playoffs. We've got the Jason Kidd number 32 Suns jersey, size 44. Yep. We've got the white Vince Carter number 15, the size 40. This is the first custom that you're going to run across today. This is the Dell Curry Toronto Raptors jersey. If you don't know Dell, that's Stephon Curry's dad. So I ain't going to use the same pun I used last time. Check out the old video if you want to know what I said about Steph Curry and Dell Curry. All right, then we got the Marcus Camby, the wide shoulder, all orange. We got the Latrell Sprewell, Knicks. We've got the Allen Iverson in red, the wide shoulder model. And then the wide shoulder model, Allen Iverson in black. I'm not as big a fan as of these wide shoulder models. I say that, but then I end up wearing them more often than anything else, so it's weird. But yeah, so then we got the MJ Wizards white wide shoulder model. That one's clean. Then we got her in blue. Equally as clean. Not NBA, but we got some college jerseys. So we got the Georgia Tech, number 15, champion. We got the Arkansas Razorbacks, number 33. We've got the Fighting Irish, the Notre Dame, number 20. We got the Fab Five, Michigan, number 23. We got the North Carolina Tar Heels, Michael Jordan alumni, champion jersey. Hometown heater, got the Indiana Hoosiers, number 5, champion. That's it for the college jerseys. Now we're jumping into Team USA. And, you know, what collection would be complete without a blank Team USA? This can be anything I want it to be, so. Or it could be like this one. Number 10, you got the Reggie Miller. This is Dream Team 2, by the way. My guy, Penny Hardaway. You'll see a lot of his jerseys through here. He's my favorite player. Penny Hardaway. And we've got the Shaquille O'Neal in white. This is one of my favorites right here. We got the Larry Bird Dream Team in white, number 7. And this one is crispy. I've been known to throw that one on occasion. All right, now we're moving to the Bucks. We got the Glenn Robinson. My personal favorites, Ray Allen, rather, excuse me. He got game, Ray Allen. All right, this is what you call draft day jerseys. There's no name on the back. It's just the number 1 on the front. So we've got the Kings draft day jersey in purple. This one's dead stock with the tags. Great colorway. Then we got the Chris Webber in purple. Look at that silver. The silver hit on that was just beautiful. Chris Webber. To the Mitch Richmond in white. Back hit. One of my favorite players, Bobby Hurley, played for Duke. We went discuss this in the first video, but yeah, he played for Coach Mike Krzyzewski. We got this in black, Bobby Hurley. Here's one of my favorite players of the 90s too. We got white chocolate, Jason Williams. This took me a while to get, and this is a new one. This was a new one just for the video. So, yeah, I've worn this one out a few times already. That dude's handles were just unmatched. All right, then we got the Bobby Hurley in the white, old school script throwback Kings jersey. This is one of my favorites too. I've been known to throw this one on occasion. I have issues with the Rockets because they swept Orlando in the 90s, but I wear their jerseys. So we got Charles Barkley, we got the big shark face Rocket. We got Big Shot Robert Horry, Agent 007, as they called it, 0 Finals MVPs, something else, and 7 championships. So we got Matt Maloney. This is one you don't see every day. This one's crisp and clean too. All right, New Jersey alert. This is a new one. This is the Stevie Francis with the pinstripe. This one's I got this one for a steal on Poshmark. Now, bear in mind, all these jerseys you've seen and the ones you're going to see coming through, I pay pennies on the dollar for these. I get these discounted. I find them at rummage sales, cheap on Poshmark, however. So, yeah, I think I got $20 all in on this Steve Francis jersey. All right, now to the ugliest jerseys of the 90s. You got the Utah Jazz. You got the Karl Malone in white. Then we've got the Karl Malone in purple. To the other contenders right now, Dallas Mavericks. So we've got Jamal Mashburn. Fun fact, I got the shoes in there that matches this, the shoes he wore in the 90s, the Feelers. So, yeah. Then we got the Jason Kidd. And here's a new addition. I was able to snag a Jason Kidd in white. It's hard finding these old school Mavericks jerseys in white. So, and then Jason the Kidd, nevertheless, that's a good snag right there. That's a team I was hoping would go a little further. I wanted to see the Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards, but we got the Wally Szczerbiak. Not a player you see every day. Got a little damage, but still a great jersey. My guy, the kid, Kevin Garnett, or the Big Ticket, whatever you want to call him. Yeah, I love this jersey. We got Jerry Stackhouse, another North Carolina Tar Heels alumni. Now we got the black Allen Iverson narrow shoulder model. AI was my second favorite player, right behind Penny Hardaway, just for the record. The only Heat jersey in my collection. The Heat jerseys are hard to come by, but we've got the Glenn Rice Heat jersey. Got a little cracking on the numbers, but when it's the only one you can find, you gotta live with it. Now we got some Portland Trailblazers jerseys. We got Brian Grant. One of my favorites, the Derek Anderson rookie jersey. This one's clean. We've got Clyde DeGlide Drexler with the small logo and the small print. Little hometown here, Bonzi Wells. He's from right down the road, Muncie, Indiana. He played at Ball State. I got another piece of his memorabilia. It's going to pop up in a video here in the near future of one of our garage sale finds. So you stay tuned for that if you're interested in basketball history. So we got Bonzi Wells. That is one of my favorite jerseys, and I had a chance to buy it in a size 48 here not too long ago for a reasonable price, and I didn't get it, and I regret it now because I like to have my favorite players in 2 sizes, 44 and 48. Okay, moving on. Okay, I'll tell you the reason why I have to have 2. It's like, one, I can wear it during the summertime and don't have to worry about, you know, being all baggy. And then the other one, I can wear it during the winter time, throw it over a hoodie or whatnot. So, yeah. But anyway, moving on to the Nuggets, we got the Antonio McDyess. I got more Nuggets jerseys than I care to have. I don't know how I ended up with 3 or 4 of them, but for the collection purposes, they're all right. We've got the LaFonso Ellis. This was in great condition. Then we've got the Jalen Rose Denver Nuggets jersey. We're moving on now to the Nets. We've got Kerry Kittles. We got it in white. We got the Keith Van Horn. This one's really crispy clean. We got the Ed O'Bannon. Great color. This is a new one. This is a banger too. It's going to slap you right in the head with this one. This is that Drazen Petrovic, size 44. I've got this thing up on eBay right now for $600 with 10 watchers on it. No, I'm not taking less. Yes, I will sell it for that price and that price only, but man, I hate to see this go. This is a unicorn. This is a unicorn in the jersey community, so yeah. Love that Drazen Petrovic jersey. All right, we're moving on to the Cleveland Cavaliers. We got Andre Miller. Not a big fan of this Cavalier jersey. It was kind of basic, kind of plain. Now we go to the Mark Price. That was really nice. But this was better. So I like the old school Cavs throwback Mark Price jersey, size 48. Got another Mark Price jersey coming up here real soon too. He's not a player that you find all the time. Oh, it's all in the reflex. It's cat-like. All right, we got Dennis Rodman, the Worm. He's like my 3rd or 4th favorite player. It's a little cracked, but I'll condition upgrade it one of these days. Then we got the big fundamental, Tim Duncan. He don't get talked about enough. He's got 5 rings just like Kobe, and everybody seems to leave out Tim. And he was 1 shot away from being 6-0 in the finals, just like Jordan. So, all right, we've got the Irvin Johnson, not the Irvin Magic Johnson, but the Irvin Johnson, played for Seattle. We've got the Sean Kemp. This is a new one. We've got the Gary Payton. This is one you don't see every day either. I got this one up on eBay right now for $200. You can buy it for that and that price only. So, don't care if it goes or not, but yeah, there's Gary Payton. Then we got the old school Sean Kemp in white. Moving on to the Washington Bullets now. We've got the Calbert Chaney. He played for IU and Bobby Knight. I'm big into my basketball in my state, so yeah, I definitely had to have a Calbert Chaney, and we'll see a few other IU players come through here. So I was talking about Mark Price, and here he is again. Here's a Mark Price jersey you don't see every day. We got the Mark Price Bullets jersey. I figured this one's worth about $250, $300. That's a recent acquisition. This is another recent one. We've got the Juwan Howard Wizards narrow shoulder jersey. And then we got the Rip Hamilton Wizards jersey. Moving on to the Detroit Pistons, we have the Silent Assassin. We got Joe Dumars. To the babyface version of the Detroit Pistons, you got Grant Hill in red. Then we got Grant Hill in blue. And then we got Grant Hill, the Fort Wayne jersey. You know, before they were the Detroit Pistons, they were our little state of Indiana had Fort Wayne had a basketball team. So Yep, this is a throwback. You got the gold logo here. I've got a couple of those in the collection, a couple of the gold logos. I don't wear that as much as I should. I might throw that on next week just because. Anyway, we're moving on to the Warriors. This is my team now. We've got Chris Webber. This is a recent acquisition. We just picked this up in January. Then we've got the Joe Smith. Moving on to the Knicks, we've got the Allen Houston. Patrick Ewing. We've got the Alonzo Mourning in purple. It's got some wear on the letters. This is a recent acquisition. We've got the Larry Johnson in purple. We got Muggsy in purple. The trifecta. And we've got Zoe in teal. Now, pay attention here. Like, look how narrow the stripe is. Look at the size of the patch. Alonzo Mourning in teal. What do we have here? We have us another Alonzo Mourning in teal. And if you tell the difference here, the stripes are a little different. This has a felt patch. This has a sewn-on patch. This teal is a little richer. This teal is a little more washed out. This is the older one. So, yeah. So you have a variant here. This is a variant. You know, side by side, you can clearly tell that these are different jerseys. So it means I had to keep both of them. My guy Rex Chapman. I want more of his jerseys. I've got 3. They're not that easy to come by, but we got the Rex Chapman. This one gets quite a bit of wear. The first authentic to come through here. We've got the Larry Johnson purple authentic sewn letter. I said it in the last video. It's just as true in this one. I don't like the authentics. I don't wear them. They're itchy. But I will have them in the collection. But I don't put emphasis on getting. Now we're moving into the Phoenix Suns. We've got the Kevin Johnson. I think this is a new one. Got the felt logo, so it's a little older. And it's the K Johnson on the back, not just the Johnson. That's a variant I'm aware of, and I got to find one, of course. We've got the Charles Barkley Suns. Back to my favorite player, Penny Hardaway. The big logo's got some cracking on it, but like I said, these big logos aren't ones you just see every day, especially Penny Hardaway. So we got this one in purple. But then we got it in white, and this one's minty. Minty fresh. And then, just to complete that trifecta, we got it in black too. Most definitely my favorite one. This is the cleanest one. I mean, I like the white one too, but I prefer not to wear white because it's white, and you can forever stain a white jersey real easy. All right, back to my guy Rex Chapman again. Here he is in purple. I had a chance to get him in black here not too long ago, and I didn't get it, and I'm regretting it now. Then we got the Rex Chapman in white. Moving into the Lakers, Showtime Lakers, we got the Magic Johnson, the real Irvin Johnson. Oh, and the reflexes, boy. The second time I about dropped one of these. All right, now we're moving into Shaq. We got the purple Shaq. To Nick Van Exel, Nick the Quick. To the Mamba, we've got the purple Kobe Bryant rookie Mamba jersey, size 48. I've worn that once or twice. Now these are going to be, one of these is a new acquisition. We've got the Kobe size 44. A little cracking on it. Then we got the Kobe size 48. One for summer, one for winter, of course. So it's got a little back number damage, but it's Kobe. All right, so we got the Indiana Pacers draft day jersey, just number 1, blank on the back. It can be whatever I want it to be. We move around here. We've got the Reggie Miller European cut, the Euro cut Reggie. This one's gotten quite a bit of wear too. Actually, this is the most comfortable one in the whole collection. I hate to admit it, but the European jerseys are far superior comfort-wise. All right. We're moving on to Mark Jackson here. Little cracking on the screen print, but this was a Goodwill $5 thrift store find. On to Jalen Rose, pinstripe. To the Knick Killer, Reggie Miller. This is a new one. This is the Chris Mullin Indiana Pacers jersey. We've got the classic Reggie. And you're getting another 2-for-1 special right now. So we got the Damon Bailey, size 48 right here. Another Indiana hometown here. Played for the Hoosiers, played for Bobby Knight. Pacers drafted him. We got this in size 48. And when I snagged the chance to get it in size 44, I went ahead and did that too. So, yeah, another 2-for-1 special. Damon Bailey. Moving on to the Celtics, we've got the AC Earl. It's another player you see all the time. Actually, it's the only one I've seen. Fun fact, I've never worn it. Never worn it. I have, in fact, worn this one, though. This is the Eric Montross, because he just died here recently, so I made sure it got thrown in rotation. So, got the Eric Montross. Actually, I've worn this one a little more than I should. I can't stay off of it, but this is the white Larry Bird, dead stock with the tags. You don't see this one every day, but it's so easy to style with. Tuck that back in there. Then we've got the classic Larry Bird, but we got the gold logo with the Boston script on it. Larry Legend. Expansion time. So, Grizzlies jerseys are hard to come by, and I've only got one. And we got the Bryant Reeves right now. I had a Felipe Lopez. I sold it really cheap. I wish I would have kept that one now. At the time, I was a stickler about condition. Now, not so much, but yeah. So, we got the Bryant Reeves. These are my favorite expansion jerseys. We got the Dino the Dinosaur, Damon Stoudemire in purple. Then we got Dino, Damon Stoudemire in white. That one's clean too. I got a pair of Air Maxes, same colorway. I rocked that jersey quite a bit. Here's one. This is a nice one. This is the Toon Squad. This isn't the one you buy on Temu or eBay with the big nasty patch. This is the 1996, size 48, champion, number 23 on the back. That's the real deal. And you don't see those very often either. Here's a new one. Another authentic. This is a Clippers authentic. Brent Bonesberry, size 48, made in the USA. And this one right now is listed on eBay for $600 as well, with 3 or 4 watchers on it. It's not one you see every day, so like I said, it's not for sale, but it can be bought. Moving into my favorite team in the 90s, it was the Orlando Magic. So we've got Tracy McGrady, T-Mac. It's a little plain, just something started out just a little bit. We got some better ones in here. We've got Penny Hardaway in the powder blue. We've got Shaquille O'Neal in powder blue. This is one you don't see every day. I've worn this one quite a bit. You got the Nick Anderson in the powder blue. Just look at the difference of colors. These are both the same, you know. Look at the arm. It's like you got the black and the white. The powder blues are different colors. It's amazing. We got 6th Man of the Year, Dale Armstrong. We got the Penny Hardaway in white with the pinstripes down the side. We got the classic white Shaquille O'Neal. This is a custom one I had to have made by a guy, a friend of mine on Instagram, Mar Productions. Check him out. He does custom champion jerseys and he does really good work. So I know this jersey exists. This is Scott Skiles. I just can't get my hands on one. So I got a blank and had one made. If you weren't a big Orlando Magic fan, I mean huge Orlando Magic fan, you probably don't even know who he was. I watched the game where he broke the most assists in a single game record for like 35 assists. So yeah, Scott Skiles. This was one of my favorite players in the 90s as well. This is Dennis Scott. They call him 3D. He utilized the three-point line a lot like Steph did, but he was way before his time. So Dennis Scott. We got Horace Grant. The classic Penny Hardaway in black. We got the classic Shaquille O'Neal in black. Okay. Now we got a couple more authentics to go. So we've got the Penny Hardaway authentic sewn letter. You got the black letters, back here. There is a difference. You got ones that have white letters, like this one, the Shaq. Some have black letters. From what I could tell, the black letter is more desirable, but yeah, so you've got the Shaq and the Penny Hardaway, both authentics. This is another custom. Shout out my guy, Mark Productions. When you find yourself a Bulls blank and you're not sure what to do with it, what hasn't been done, this usually hasn't been done. This is the number 12 jersey Michael Jordan had to wear in the Valentine's Day game against Orlando in 1990. Somebody stole his jersey. All they had was this blank practice jersey, so he had to actually wear 12 for one game. So I was like, let's have that made. Who does that? Me. This is a new one. We've got the Marcus Fizer. We've got Darryl Armstrong. We've got John Paxson. I wear this one quite a bit too. To one that I never wear because I don't like the way it fits to Steve Kerr. Tony Kukoc in black. This used to get quite a bit of wear. We've got the Pippen in black. We've got Rodman in black. We've got the Tony Kukoc in white. A little faded on the lettering, but it's not one you see every day, so you gotta work with what you got. We're getting down to the last 5 or 6 here. We've got the Rodman in red. We've got the Pippen in red. Now notice it's got white letters, Pippen, and it's got a felt tag. The next one up in line is another Pippen, same size. It's got the felt tag, but you look on the back, it's got black letters. So I had to keep them both. What can I do? I mean, what could I do? It's a variant. All right, we've got the 45 in white. I like the 45 jerseys, but I will admit, I go to throw them on occasionally, and then I take it back off, and I throw a 23 on, and I don't know why. I think it's just because I look down, and I see a 45, and it don't feel natural. But even to me, so I can only imagine how MJ felt. So we got the 45 in red, though. Then we got the classic white Jordan. The 23, that's natural. Like even the Wizards jerseys feel more natural than that 45. I don't get it. Okay, then we got the black Jordan, black 23. which is usually my go-to if I'm going to an MJ jersey. Then we've got the red 23. And last but not least, I consider to be one of the top 3 crown jewels now, because this is in the same value range as the Drazen or the Brent Berry jersey. But you got the All-Star Weekend Michael Jordan, size 44. And this thing, it's a unicorn. It's one you don't see every day. So yeah, that's my updated collection. Last time I think I brought you guys 117 jerseys. This is far more. This is not including jerseys that aren't champion. This is probably more like in the range of 150 jerseys.